Mom and I, you can't even see us, but we're in the car on the way to the hospital. Almost there. So far I have not wet my pants, but I am wearing Depends because I was going up until the moment I left. So hopefully I will make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Here we are. We're trying to get the handicap placard.
There you go.
Perfect. Hi.
Boy, look at you.
So we're here.
Hi.
And they're gonna access my boards at the hospital, and I'm nervous. Mom and I are here at the hospital, and we're about to go in. I'm gonna get registered in here and then go up and get her done. Mom has been amazing. So we're waiting for the lady who just came in. I just pre-registered, and so we're at the hospital. I'm here in the bed. I've got my gown on and just in this small little room. I'm one of the first people here, so getting an early morning appointment is actually a helpful thing. That way you don't have to wait. Not feeling good, but you know. I'm out of my procedure and I'll tell more later, but I just wanted to show this is the recovery, and I just changed in my clothes and got everything off and waiting for the doctor, and we did it. Yay. Mama did a good job. They had really great people here. My throat hurts because of the endoscopy. I'm home. So when I got there, I was put into that room. I had to put on the gown. They put an IV in my arm. While I was in there, the anesthesiologist came in and he explained anesthesia. They used propofol. They put a heart monitor on. They put a blood pressure cuff on. They started fluids. I still had to go to the bathroom. After that, they had me all hooked up to stuff. They wheeled me down the hallway into the procedure room. The person that was wheeling me introduced me to every person in the room. They were all women. I was turned onto my left side. With the endoscopy they do, it was like this little bite block thing that kept my mouth open because they have to put the tube in, and it's strapped around my neck and like hooked on the other side. And they basically put that in right before the anesthesia. I fell asleep really quickly, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up in recovery. Once I started to be more awake, the doctor came by and kind of just told me a little bit more. So basically I had a polyp in my descending colon, and they removed that, so he will take it to pathology. They'll make sure that it's not cancerous or anything. I had some narrowing in my esophagus, and so he just was able to put this, I think, as a balloon and kind of stretch it out a little bit. It was all good news. Hello, I am out of the colonoscopy and endoscopy. I'm a lot more awake than I expected. I'm still affected, I can tell, but like, I don't think they give you as much propofol as other things, because they told me that I was talking, like they got me talking before they even left the like procedure room. But I don't remember that. I remember being in the whoa. It's okay, it's okay. And so basically with the endoscopy, like we've always thought that I have esophageal stricture. And so in the last endoscopies, they have stretched out my esophagus. But the GI said it sounds like I have more of a motility issue, and she said that even when she was in there, it seemed like a motility issue because of how my esophagus was like holding tight. We're gonna see if this helps. They did stretch me out wider than I guess I was stretched out, dilated the last time. And so we're gonna see how that goes, and if I start having symptoms again, I'm gonna have this, they stick something down your nose and like down into your esophagus to see what type of motility problem it is. She said sometimes Botox injections helps to relax those muscles, and then there's other things depending on what the diagnosis is. And then with my colonoscopy, she said I had some colon polyps. They're going to send those off. She said they didn't look like suspicious or anything to her.
They're small.
They're small. So I can send them off for pathology, and they'll come back within a week, and I'll hear back. I'm expecting they're going to be, you know, not anything sinister.
And the whole, them taking them out prevents them from growing into anything more sinister. So that's the whole point of getting colonoscopies for colon cancer, is it's like a preventative, actually, that they go in and they take out those polyps. So that's why colonoscopies are so important to get. Colonoscopies, the prep is hard, but go in to it thinking that you can get through the prep and that everything else is easy after the prep. It really, really is. Well, overall, it went really well. I didn't sleep because I was prepping the whole time. The only thing I would do differently is I would start the second dose of the prep an hour sooner, at least an hour sooner, because I wore Depends on the way here because I was so worried I wasn't going to make it. And even once I got to the hospital, there was so much. So, you know, it would have been preferable to have that done at home beforehand. The pathology report that comes back from the polyps will depend on when I return for my next colonoscopy. Definitely every 5 years, but she said it could be 3 depending on what the pathology said. I'm very thankful for Mom. Grape
It
juice.
was very fast.
It felt, well, for me it felt like that, but I'm glad it went fast for you.
Yeah.
I had grape juice and apple juice, and I brought this strawberry grape body armor. They said put something on my stomach, but go slow because they don't want it to come back up. I'm gonna be very judicious about what I eat first. I'm a bit woozy, so here you go, slow. Oh, his office bed. Hi, so hi, good boy. I get this greeting. We're never apart. Oh my goodness. You want to play? Mommy just had a procedure. Don't knock me over. I'm holding on to the side. Hi, I know you did a good job. I gotta let Dashy out, okay? She's like, Mom, this is my air machine, by the way. Betty, I need your help to get down to the ground. Ben, come. Yes, okay, easy. I have to brace. You have to brace now, okay? Yes, good brace. Ugh. Hi. Hi, handsome. Oh, our ritual for him. You're such a lovins. How is it with Vinny in here? Hi. Hi. How did you do? Did you miss me? I missed you. It was just hard to be away. I really missed you, Benny. I really did. I could have used him, but it was just better overall. Did you do a good job? You held down the fort. Mommy needs to sleep. Say, see you later, vlog. Because I was still having to go to the bathroom on the way there, I was worried I wouldn't make it. I brought a towel and I placed it on the seat, and then I packed a little hand towel, ice to sit on because my rear was so painful. And then I packed an extra pair of pants and underwear. I just ate for the first time, 3:30 in the afternoon. I slept until at least 2:30. The GI that performed the colonoscopy, she said that everything that I was describing about my esophageal issue, before I even went in, she said it sounds more like a motility problem, not like a stricture. I explained to her how it feels, and when she went in there, she said we had the exact same problem because they were trying to like move the scope through, and my esophagus wasn't opening up, and they had to wait for it to relax. I've had this problem for a very long time. She said a stricture, food would get stuck, but liquids would go through. She said that doesn't sound like a stricture to me beforehand. And then when after it, she was like, yeah, it's not. This is like, just feels like a marathon, this whole colonoscopy. My belly is a little unhappy right now. I really want to go lay down, but I'm so tired of being in the bedroom. I'm really proud I got through it. I did it. My stomach's feeling gurgly. I had to go in. I did it. You know how like I said, oh, I can't drive till tomorrow? Well, I'm not allowed to drive for 24 hours. I can't drive. I can't even walk in public without assistance. The ladies wrote on my paperwork, legal to drive at 8:08 a.m. I even told her, I said, I can't drive anyway. I'm gonna turn on the TV, but I think I may fall asleep again. I'm still being affected by anesthesia. Yeah, she's coming to join me. They did access my port, and the lady was like, you have a really angry scar. And I said, I know, we're trying to do something about it. She said it's a keloid, but it's not. The dermatologist said it's not keloid, it's just hypertrophic. Talk about that another time. Bye. Thank you guys for watching. I am Kelly. Remember, you are not alone. I am Kelly. Remember, you are not alone. Live incredible anyway.
You are not alone in this world. You are not alone. You are not alone in this world. You are not alone.